Ooh. That was awesome.
This is King of the Hill version 10. You won't see too much of a difference as a player apart from the inclusion of the elements from the Tanks DLC and of course the stat wipe. Everyone is back to level 0 on King of the Hill version 10. There's also the new in-game menu that you can see there that permanently stores information regarding your profile. And anyway, I'm playing on a first-person only server here at the moment. I do prefer third-person servers, find it more fun, but I do play on first-person servers sometimes. The reason I'm playing a first-person server at the moment is because this was recorded on the very first day that King of the Hill version 10 came out, and there were actually no European third-person infantry-only servers on that day. There is now, so hopefully before the end of the week is out, I'll have a third-person video for you as well. Right, we've just got dropped off in the sector here. This is right at the start of the round. I'm going to move up towards Tower 4 that you can see there, but I'm going to take my time and go quite slowly, be quite sneaky. Right, I've just gone near Tower 3, which is on the way to Tower 4, and there's a vehicle going up and down the road. I'm just going to wait and see if it comes back again and shoot it with the RPG. Yeah, I can hear it now. Nice easy RPG kill there. Right, I'm going to start moving back towards Tower 4. Right, got to Tower 4 with almost no resistance, and I'm actually on the roof of Tower 4 now. Let's have a look at that again in slow motion. Don't know if you can actually see him or not, but he is just behind that wall there. I've just noticed some players in Tower 1.
If you're dead, just respawn.
Just noticed another one in the bottom left window there. Wait for him to come back. There he is. Quite a tricky shot with this scope, with this red dot sight. I believe I hit him twice. Now I'm kind of getting away with camping out on the top of Tower 4 here. Due to the fact that because this is the first day, no one has any decent scopes, everyone's running around with TRGs and red dot sights. Just noticed the guy crossing the road there, went behind the tree, so I had to take a bit of a spam shot. You'll notice in the bottom right there it says, "You were blessed by Inch, $900. I just got like some sort of $15,000 bonus, not exactly sure what that's about. Could be due to the fact that I was over rank 100 before, and had put quite a few hours into this game. Just noticed some movement in that bunker, so let's see if we can get him. Actually, 2 people died there. Must have been one stood right behind the other. I doubt one bullet killed them both, not with this gun. But yeah, you can be surprisingly accurate with red dot sights up to a certain range. The sort of range I'm shooting at here at the moment, you don't have to really readjust the zeroing at all, so just put the crosshair right on what you want to hit at this sort of range and you should hit it. I just heard a bit of fire over here, and there's a dead friendly over there, so let's go and see if there's any enemies nearby. Yeah, I've just spotted a guy. I'll take him out, help out my team there as much as possible. Still hanging around on the top of the tower. Just heard some gunfire over here, so let's go and have a look at this. Sort of looking through the small gaps there. I'm not just kneeling down, I'm in the low kneeling position where you kneel down and then hold left control and tap S to go down into the low kneel. That way my head is below the top of the metal barriers there. Sort of thing that you notice quite a lot if you play in third-person view, which is one reason why I'd suggest, even if you have no interest in third-person view at all whatsoever, you should probably check it out from time to time. I found that it allowed me to have a much better idea of the sort of cover, how well I was being covered by my actual cover at certain times. And I'm pretty sure it helped when I went back to other first-person only games as well, have a much better idea of like how to use the cover after playing in third-person view a bit. It's probably stuff you could eventually figure out for yourself anyway, but the learning process on using cover is much quicker if you spend a bit of time in third-person view. It doesn't have to be player versus player. If you totally hate third-person view, I know some people do, just go on and fight the AI a couple of times or something, do a couple of campaigns, third-person view, get used to the different stances and the way that you're taking cover and things like that. It can be a bit difficult to see how your stance and how your cover are working if you play in first person only. Still got some enemies in Tower 1. They're not exposing themselves quite as much at the moment. I think they might have been taken out a few times. Obviously reviving each other in the tower so they're not all dying. Wait for another one to expose himself before I take a shot. Yeah, I just seen one in the bottom left window there again. He started taking fire from somewhere. I'm not sure if it was Tower 1 or not. But even though I'm doing the low crouch, when I move forward a bit, your head does actually go just above the barrier while you're moving, so they can actually see where you are when you're moving. I'm still just using these gaps here to shoot people through, trying not to expose myself too much. Enemies obviously know that there's people in Tower 4. I took a couple of shots at that heli there, it's a bit far away though. Right, just heard an explosion nearby and it's dead friendly and he's reviving, so let's go and revive him. Not exactly sure what killed him. Can't see any enemies. I think we're safe. Yeah, we've got another friendly coming up, so yeah, there's definitely no enemies down there. I won't bother going down and clearing it. Oh, spoon that shot a bit there. Oh well, that dude got away with that. Exposed myself to try and get a shot in on this parachuter there, but didn't actually work too well.
I guess not.
Okay, I'm now really low on ammo.
Wait, am I on a UK server?
Tried to combine my mags, but I don't think I've got enough bullets to do it. And I got blasted by an armed off-road, an anti-tank off-road actually, so there's a rocket launcher on that off-road, 300 metres away, but you know, serves me right for camping out on the top of the central tower really. I was asking for it.
What's a DE server?
But yeah, not doing too bad so far. Okay, on my way back into the sector. Landing in a pretty dodgy spot here, and we're taking fire already, but the pilot's starting to land anyway. I think that's where the shots were coming from. I just started shooting, and I'm not sure that friendly did not get taken out by the grenade, but well. Right, I've just seen these guys silhouetting on top of the hill there. I'm assuming that's the people that are attacking us. Shooting and moving. Burst fire. This gun's very low recoil, so it's very good to use burst fire while shooting and moving. Yeah, kind of did a mag dump on that guy, which I shouldn't have done because it's just given my position away to this other guy up here, but luckily got away with it again. Shooting and moving helped me again. Right, let's go and heal this friendly, and just as I've got to him, he's respawned. Right, just going to heal myself and continue moving up the hill. As far as I know, there's some disagreement between the developers of the mod and the hostile takeover servers, which means that the hostile takeover servers will not be updating to the version 10 of King of the Hill as we know it. Currently, if you go on there, on the hostile takeover servers, they're still running 9.6. I believe they're going to do their own version of the mod in the future. And yes, if you go on the hostile takeover servers, you will still have your full statistics. None of that will be wiped. I'm guessing that's what the argument was about, the stat wipe, but you know, I don't know. It's a bit of a shame. Hostile takeover servers have been the most popular servers for King of the Hill for as long as I've been playing King of the Hill. But yep, that's just how it goes sometimes.
It's like you take
I've actually found one of the new vehicles here. Just got in it to have a look. Pretty cool, really good work they've done inside the vehicle as well as outside the vehicle. Now in Infantry Only King of the Hill V10 you will see not only the recon version like that, but you'll also see other versions of that vehicle with anti-air, anti-tank and mounted machine guns. Op 4, my team, has taken over the lead. So far it's been independent that have been winning the round. This is a little while later. I didn't come straight back here. I've been walking around somewhere else but didn't find much contact, so I've come back up here to see if the independent team is still up here. But it actually looks pretty clear at the moment. Just seen friendly heli land in, just waiting to see if he takes fire. Yeah, I've just noticed he's taken fire somewhere, so let's see if we can see where he's taken fire from. It looks like it's Tower 1. Those guys are silhouetting pretty nicely on the top of Tower 1 there, so let's try and get them. Okay, now I've moved closer to Tower 1. Got a few friendlies around here. I'm staying close to the friendlies. If any of them go down, I'll try and heal them. That gives me extra XP and money, and if I die as well, there's more chance of me being revived if I'm near some friendlies, of course. I can hear gunfire over here. I think it might be on the hill, but I think there might be actually someone closer than the hill, possibly in this rubble, so let's go and have a look. Well, it's not in the rubble. Could be in those buildings over there. I've just heard him, he's really close, really close. And there he is, hiding in the bush. Pretty good hiding spot, none of those guys in the tower could see him. I'll just hang around here because I can hear some more enemy gunfire. Oh, I've just noticed the guy in the building there. He didn't start shooting at me straight away, so I assumed he couldn't see me, and in that situation you want to like take the time to get the shot right, you know, be calm, be methodical, be as slow as you need to be to line the shot up for a headshot, and go for it. I'm still hanging around here, still hearing some more gunshot from over here. I think it's independent team as well. Now I've just spotted a couple of guys silhouetting on top of the hill there. Because there's nothing behind them except clear space, it means they're easy to see, silhouetting as it's called. If they were a little bit further down that hill they'd be much harder to see. But I did get one of them, but the other one managed to survive. Let's wait and see if he peeks again. Just noticed an enemy car coming in. Gotta try and go for the RPG. Didn't quite pull up in front of me well enough. The little wall's in the way there, the dude's already got out, so I tried to shoot the stairs and get him the RPG in the stairs. Just noticed another player on the left there. He's actually healing himself. If I'm quick enough I can get him before he stops healing himself. Yeah, just about quick enough there. He was just changing back to his gun but didn't give him enough time to shoot, so yeah, that worked out pretty well. Okay, there's gunfire coming in from on this hill still. Taking fire from these guys, and I saw him, missed the first shot, should have backed off as soon as I missed the first shot and actually took damage because I didn't. I was lucky I didn't get killed. I've actually got no health packs, so I'm going to try and throw some smoke grenades down so I can rearm off this dead enemy here. Just noticed I'm exposed to the tower there, Tower 2, I think that is. Doesn't look like there's anyone shooting this way. Run up to the body, dive on the floor and use the rearm from rifleman option on the mouse roller to rearm as quickly as possible. That will automatically take any health packs, grenades and ammo. If the dead player was using the same ammo as you, then it will automatically take ammo as well. Just noticed this heli coming in, thought about taking a shot with the RPG, but he's too high, too fast. That'd be total fluke if I managed to hit that. So I decided not to go for the shot. This thing's actually got 4x scope on it, so I'm using this to spot the enemies up there. I just spotted him, went to take the shot, and just realised I've got no RPGs left. So I'm going to ditch the launcher for now. Did not manage to get either of those guys, unfortunately, but now I know there's definitely some enemy in that bunker there. This guy on the hill up here is still shooting my way from time to time. I could really do with taking him out. Right, now I've actually taken a bit of damage. I'm not sure where from, but I've got the slow walk and I've got no health packs, so now I'm really stuck here. Can't move too far because with this slow movement I'll get shot for sure if I go out into the open. That was lucky. Right, let's re-arm off this guy. Unfortunately there's TRGs in the way, so let's pick up his TRG so I can access the shit. And now I'm taking fire. Now, I'm not exactly sure where that's coming from. It's not hitting me, so I'm not backing off much yet, but as I'm so close to death I thought, I may as well back off. Just heard a grenade land on the ground near me, so I'm just going to back away from that dead body. It's probably an enemy throwing a grenade right on his dead friend, if his dead friend's telling him there's an enemy right near the body. And that guy went for the revive. Unfortunately for him, I was just in the right place to get him there. Right, move up and try and get some health packs. And I got taken out. I think it might have been from that building. I'm not totally sure. Could have been from the bunker, but it seemed like it was a bit closer than the bunker. Okay, I've respawned. Let's go and see if I can get any better guns yet. Okay, I can now actually get the Katiba. General rule in Arma is just go for the gun that you can get the highest caliber bullets for, obviously within reason, like sniper rifles have the highest caliber bullets, but you wouldn't want to be running around as infantry on the ground here with a sniper rifle too much. Okay, I've just started taking fire from Tower 4, just trying to see where the guy is. Just saw he's in the top left corner there, moving around a bit, and he stopped shooting at me, which means he's lost sight of me. He may have backed off. Just taking a couple of shots into the corner there, but no joy, so I'm going to try and blast a rocket up there. I think he's backed off a bit to hide. There's actually a dead friendly over there that needs reviving, so I'm going to go and heal him. Moving and shooting, using the old burst fire again. This gun's got way more recoil than the last one I was using, but the burst fire is still effective, especially at close range like that. Right, let's put a couple of smokes down for visual cover. Took a shot immediately and noticed an enemy. I think he's gone in the front of this building. Let's have a look. And the friendlies just respawned just as I was about to go out and revive him. I think we took fire from Tower 1, but I'm not totally sure. No, it looks like Tower 4 actually. Let's get back in this building so I can heal myself. Just looking on the map and I've noticed another friendly nearby that needs reviving, so I'm going to try and revive him. Just noticed an enemy go behind the corner of that building where I threw the smoke grenade then as well. Bullet coming from Tower 4, but missed me there. And yeah, just went for another mag dump. Again, a bit heavy with the mag dumps. Too much support gun use in the past, I think. Should have given him like a double tap in the face, would have been better. Less likely to give my position away to any other enemies that are nearby as well, but looks like I've got away with it. Okay, got a couple of TRGs there from moving them out of the way to get access to dead enemies' bodies. Ditch those on the floor, no point in carrying those around. Unnecessary weight. Okay, again, a couple of smoke grenades to cover the dead friendly's body. This guy's actually waited for the revive, so let's revive him. Trying to use the rubble there to take as much cover from Tower 4 as possible. That's somewhere I definitely know I'm being shot from at the moment, so looks like that worked. Yeah, I'm using the medic perk now. As soon as I could buy the second perk, I did, and equipped myself with the medic perk. Very, very useful at the start, the medic perk, to help yourself to level up as quickly as possible. And of course, going around reviving your teammates is actually really useful for your team, obviously. Right, ditching my rocket launcher because I'm out of rockets. No point in carrying that heavy ass thing around, and also ditch my backpack as well. But have a look in the map again. Most of the round our team's been on this side of the map, so I've stayed with them, not moving too far away from them. Just heard footsteps near us, so I'm just going to go and investigate because I don't think it's a friendly. Yep, that door's closing, it's not friendly. Don't know if that enemy knew that we were in there or not, possibly not.
Hi.
Get out.
Let's go and rearm myself from this body as well.
Is your name also Jacob?
Okay, now I'm on the roof of Tower 1. I'm going to try and shoot some enemies from Tower 1. I've actually got a Mark 200 support gun as well that I've picked up from a dead body that I found. Someone else killed. Right, there's friendly heli landing there. I'm just going to watch it and see if it takes fire and then see where the fire's coming from, but it didn't actually take fire. But I happen to notice that there's some people in the bunker there, so I'm going to try and shoot these guys.
Player. I killed one guy in the window.
Just noticed the dead friendly there, needs reviving. Opportunity to get some XP and money, so wise to take it. Okay, more shots in Tower 1. Now the guy next to me is actually shooting the tower in front of him there. I didn't notice it because I was so focused on the bunker there, but if I'd have noticed I would have told him in the direct chat. Unfortunately he's just been taken out, so let's try and heal him, get on the case as quickly as possible.
What's up, homie? How you doing?
Dude.
Thank you, my friend.
No problem. Crouching and then went into the low crouch so my head is not exposed above the side of the tower there. I think there's still a few in the bunker. There's a friendly over in that direction, but I'm not sure if he was directly behind that bunker or not, but they're not popping their heads up too much at the moment, so let's go and have a look from over here. We've got Tower 4. Our team's got Tower 4, probably no enemies over in that direction at the moment, so let's go have a look at this bunker again. Okay, took a few bullets. Guess I missed a few. Right, let's heal this guy as quickly as possible. Okay, not too long after that, got taken out. I'm on my way back into the sector now, having just been dropped off in a heli. And there's an enemy heli coming near us. He's flying quite low, quite slow for that low speed, for that low height. So, good opportunity for the RPG kill.
Ooh.
And yeah, a whole bunch of kills with that one, so that was awesome. Moving round near the church again. Looking for enemies, getting right near the end of the round now. And yeah, that's it. Op 4 did really well. Independent had stormed off with an initial lead, but then around a third of the way through the round, Op 4 just stormed it all the way to the end. Turned out to be a pretty good round. Lots of fun. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Thanks for subscribing. Take it easy.